At long last, Spider-Man 2 is here, and there's an emphasis on that number 2 because there's not one, but now 2 Spider-Men in the world. Hooray, double destruction to the city. Who's going to pay for all the damages? Welcome to our rapid spoiler-free review. We're only going to set the story up for you and instead talk about how great this game is to play, but if you do want a full story review with spoilers, then head over to the VideoGamer site where our friendly writer Amar has got you covered. So let's set the game up for you. The game starts at school. Miles settles into class before a new teacher bursts through the doors and Peter awkwardly introduces himself by saying, "Hey, I'm Peter Parker."
He's actually trying, what a nerd.
And before anything could get started, a brewing sandstorm interrupts things, and it's not long before you're swinging above Brooklyn's rooftops with Miles Morales beside you and, oh great, yep, it's the Sandman.
I don't like sand.
Peter and Miles take on the Sandman together, shifting between playable perspectives seamlessly. Just as much as you are in this moment, they are both Spider-Man 2. The fight is cinematic, and the epic proportions of the introduction mission really do set up the scale of the game that follows. Again, whilst avoiding spoilers, the story is absolutely fantastic. It's emotional, it's thrilling, and it delivers on every front and should be experienced by any superhero lover. And I want to lightly, emphasis on the lightly, touch on the playability of Venom. It's impossible to talk about this character without ruining the game, so much so that I'm not even going to show you footage of him. So instead, I'll just tell you how unbelievably amazing it is to play as him, whilst we take a serene walk through the Central Park. Playing as Venom for the first time defined the game for me. Fighting as the full symbiote is addictive and enticing, but like a butter-rich pudding, it's best enjoyed in small doses, and so the game carefully limits your time playing as a god. A combination of stunning sound design, ray-traced lighting, and DualSense controller haptics really did have me thirsting for more. You'll obliterate enemies and swallow their heads whole, but try not to get too attached as it's only temporary. Swinging through New York in this game is better than ever, especially with the playable map, now twice the size as the last game. This is complemented by some enticing new additions to the game's movement mechanics. You spend most of your time catapulting yourself through bridges, pendulum swinging above rooftops, and gliding through wind tunnels. Yes, you can fly in this game. If you thought swinging in the first game was the best way to fulfill your Spidey fantasy, oh boy, wait until you play this one. Through podcasts and street art, New York lives and breathes the mythos of Spider-Man, 2 characters who have led the city through tragedy despite their own. Insomniac's creation, dark like its predecessors, will no doubt have you hankering for a radioactive Spider-Bite of your own. Reality being what it is, you're better off just playing Marvel's Spider-Man 2 over and over again.